Brilliance Audio presents Small Town Rumors by Carolyn Brown, performed by Brittany Presley. Jennie Sue Baker could almost hear the rumors buzzing around the small town of Bloom, Texas, when she stepped off the Greyhound bus in front of the Main Street Cafe that Monday at noon. On a slow day, gossip hung over the town like smoke in an old Western honky-tonk. On a good day, in the opinion of the community, it obliterated the sun. Today would definitely be a good day for Bloom, but to Jennie Sue, the target of all those rumors, it would be downright miserable. She wiped sweat from her brow and then picked up the single suitcase that the driver set out on the sidewalk beside her. Glancing around as the bus pulled back out onto the highway, she expected to see her mother's pearly white Cadillac parked nearby, but it wasn't anywhere in sight. She set the suitcase down and seriously considered sitting on it. It wasn't her mother's fault, not really, because she hadn't called her until an hour ago, and Charlotte was never on time for anything except her hair appointments. That was because the beauty salon was the breeding ground for the best talk in town. Well, her mama had better hurry, because Jennie Sue Baker sitting on a suitcase on Main Street would stir up more than anything the beauty shop could dream up. The smell of greasy burgers, bacon, and fries wafted across the street from the cafe. Her stomach reminded her that the package of crackers from a vending machine she'd had for breakfast had long since disappeared. Dragging her suitcase across the street, she was so focused on the cafe that she didn't notice the vehicle pulling up to the curb only a few feet from her. When the driver honked, she jumped and glared at the car before she realized that it was her mother. She couldn't see Charlotte's face through the tinted windshield, but she could sure enough feel the icy-cold aura coming from the car when she opened the back door and shoved the suitcase inside. "I've come up with a perfect story." Charlotte started the moment that Jennie Sue was buckled up. Jennie Sue wasn't surprised at the first words out of her mother's mouth, but she was disappointed. "Hello to you too, Mama. It's really good to see you. You look beautiful as ever. Has it really been 6 months since I've seen you?" "Don't sass me," Charlotte snapped. "We talk and text every week. And speaking of the last time I saw you, it doesn't look like you've done anything to lose that extra 10 pounds you're carrying around." "I'd been in the hospital. Besides, I like food," Jennie Sue said. "Evidently," Charlotte sighed. "Do you like looking like a homeless woman, too? When word gets out that you came in on a bus dressed like that, I won't be able to hold my head up." She eased the car out onto the street. "I bet Cricket was watching from the cafe. Nothing escapes that girl's eye." "I'm not a movie star, Mama, and I didn't see any paparazzi fighting to get pictures of me. This is Bloom, not Los Angeles. I'm not that important." She shifted in her seat. "So, Cricket is still working at the cafe? She was working there when we were in high school." "In this town you are, and yes, she is. She don't seem to have much ambition except when it comes to spreading gossip. Her brother, Rick, came back to Bloom a couple of years ago after the army. Folks say he's pretty scarred up from a bomb that went off close to him. Now he's just a farmer." Charlotte slapped the steering wheel. "Damn it! There's Amos closing up the bookstore. He's probably on his way to the library to open it up this afternoon, and he carries tales to Letty and Nadine Clifford." "They are still alive? Aren't they over 90? Charlotte nodded. "I think one of them is 90 and the other one is a little younger, like 87 or 88. But believe me, they'll both live to be 100 and spread chit-chat every day of their lives, especially if it has anything to do with me or my ancestors. Those old biddies should have died years ago."